When you go on a Pokemon forum, there are many games that you'll see fanboys requesting Nintendo make, such as a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon sequel, localizing that new Pokemon Nobanga's Ambition strategy game, and of course, people asking for the inevitable third version. What does Nintendo of America give us, obviously? PokePark Wii, yet another trashy game, which is just another trashy spin that is easily forgettable and will easily be forgotten among time as time goes on. How bad is this game, you may ask? Well, let's start the game off, shall we? Okay, when you start the game, apparently Mew or something like that, apparently there's some sky prism or something, and the pieces have fallen all over the park or something, and that's all the plot I could decipher because there's not much to this game, plot-wise. And let's not forget, every time you talk to a Pokemon, all they do is repeat their name over and over and over again. And that's the only dialogue you'll hear. I mean, seriously, if you're a fan of the anime and you enjoy having Pokemon say their names over and over again, you'll love this game. But if you have an IQ of over 20 and you just want to just text dialogue or no annoying voices, you'll think it's crazy. And another thing, the graphics look bad. Yeah, I know. This is a Wii game. It's all supposed to look realistic. Here's the thing. The graphics look poorly done with poor quality textures, and they look like an early PS2 game, you know, like those from the very early lifespan of the PS2. Oh, and let's not forget, most of the models were just copied and pasted from the N64 games. It's true, don't believe me? Looky here, this is Pokemon Stadium on the N64, and looky here, the model's the exact same, the animations are different, but they're copying it from an N64 game. Wow, and this isn't just the only Pokemon with the animation copied. But then again, what the heck. The graphics still look crappy either way. As for the gameplay, all you do is run up and talk to Pokemon, and befriend them. Oh, and there's also single-player minigames, you know. Imagine all those Wii Party games, except with only one player. This is the only game where you can play Wii Party games by yourself. You could unlock friends or other Pokemon to play as, but either way, it's still the same minigame. Just jerk the Wii remote back and forth, and you can win. And that's basically all it is. Oh, and in the overworlds, the only character you can play as is Pikachu. Yes, Pikachu only. None of the other 20 other Pokemon they have in this game or something. And there's no skill required. Just waggle the Wii remote back and forth for only a few seconds, and guess what? Congratulations! You beat this easy minigame. Look, first time, and I not only got the bowl, but I got the bonus. This is just easy as heck. You know, if I want a game that takes no skill, I'll just play this game because this game requires absolutely no skill. And it gets boring fast because of that. There's also a mode which lets you battle other Pokemon and chase them. They require almost no skill, and all you have to do is press the one button over and over again. And that's about it. After pressing one over and over again, you'll win it all. Yep, I'm not making this up. This game is that easy. And let's not forget the way the game works. With only a D-pad and no camera control, you just have to run around finding your location, especially the fact that the minimap does not mark anything. So for example, looking for Spearow in a certain part, you actually have to run the whole game looking all around the map just to find one character. It's annoying. Seriously, could they at least not give you a more detailed minimap in the corner? All in all, there's not much else I can say about it. Other than the music is just bland, generic, and forgettable as well. Just mute the game. It's like they picked up elevator music from the cheapest stock music source they could find. I'm serious. That's what the music sounds like. They might as well have gotten the music from the McDonald's drive-thru. The only good part about this game is you can randomly beat up Pokemon without having to battle or anything. So you can find the Pokemon you hate and just run up on them and cause them to fly. That's the only good part, and that's about it. And all this game's just kind of a waste of money. I mean, not only is it boring and unfun, but it's still selling for 40 to 50 bucks. I went to Micro Center, this game was selling for 50 bucks in the bin. I'm not even making this up, and it's 35 bucks used at GameStop still. I mean, people say Call of Duty sucks. At least that game's cheaper than this. All in all, this is another trashy game that should be left in bargain bin to collect dust. As for Nintendo, can't you guys make the game everyone wants? I'm just saying.